Hi, I'm Jazz and I play Matilda.
Hi, I am Alex. I was the stage manager of Matilda.
The story of Matilda, the musical, is the story of a little girl who learns that she has very amazing powers.
It's about this little girl who was born into a world that valued looks more than books.
Matilda's about this bright-minded little girl who is tormented by sort of figures of authority.
Her teacher gave her the support that she needed and acknowledged that she was different and helped her to grow and develop that.
Matilda is a very feisty, sort of strong within herself character, but she still has a sort of naughty, childlike element to her, and I think that was probably a really fun part to play, was playing a child.
My character is a bully. She is horrible to everyone, but she especially enjoys torturing children, and she's just a downright awful person. And I think that was one of the most fun things to be, because I could just be awful to everyone and I wouldn't get into trouble for it.
A lot of it was improv in rehearsals of I would just do what I felt fit the scene, and then I would go to my teachers for feedback and see how that fit and then alter it depending on what the teachers suggested, to over time just develop a really fun and childish character.
I had many sort of exercises, if you will, more or less for the slapstick sort of element, because he's a little bit of a comedic character as well as a mean-spirited one.
I had to go in and do some more research, and I watched some of the other musicals on YouTube and stuff to get a better understanding of who I'm playing.
I basically manage everyone. If somebody needs to talk to the teacher's busy, they talk to me. If a prop breaks, they talk to me. If an actor breaks their nail, they come to me. And when the show is on, I am calling cues, making sure everyone is ready and is doing what they need to be doing and that everything runs smoothly.
With construction, we had to build the set and decide what each set would look like.
I think it took a while for us to all warm up to each other, but we had a musical camp, and by that point we all sort of felt like this family, and especially by the time we were actually doing the shows, everyone was really close.
Clicked together and we slowly became more of a family of sorts. Like, I still see people that I barely talked to in the production walking through the halls, and we just stop and say hi and just chat about the show and how much fun we had.
I feel as if the environment was very formal. However, at the same time, there was a lot of personality seeping through every single person. You could not find the same person in that performance at all.
I think everyone worked so well together because we always helped each other out, whether that be in the rehearsal space or outside rehearsal space. We were still helping each other with lines, dance moves, like blocking, everything. And even the backhand crew and the lighting crew, we were all in touch with each other, always communicating and, making sure that we know where we're supposed to be and we know what's supposed to happen.
They have a lot of respect for each other. Actors know that without crew, there's no show, and crew knows without actors that they have to act, and they don't want to do that.
I'd have to say my favourite part of the process was when we first actually performed the entire production in costumes with our props. And we got to see all of our months of hard work coming together and to show us how amazing our work had been.
There's just this sort of feeling you get when a scene is working and really working. I had it during My House, where me and Riley, who plays Miss Honey, it flowed so well, and it's just this sort of energy you can feel. It's very hard to explain, but yeah.
My favourite memory from everything was walking in one Friday to just see swings hanging from the ceiling and just realising, oh my god, this is actually happening.
I'd say probably one of the best Best times are when everyone's sort of gathered in, sort of chatting about something.
Meeting everyone. Everyone was like the nicest people I've ever met.
My favourite part of the process was getting to know the cast members, becoming friends, and creating the most interesting character in the production.
We had very different audiences, so we had some nights it was predominantly kids and then other nights it was adults. So they responded differently, but I think they got really emotionally invested in it. And it's also quite a funny show, so we got a lot of laughs as well.
I was kind of in the background for most of the show until my big scene where I get my ear pulled. Then I had kids afterwards coming up to me and going, "Oh my God, are you all right?" The entire audience loved the show. I still have people coming up to me today from different schools going, "Hey, were you in Matilda? That was the best show I've seen in years."
We had multiple people coming back to see the show 2, 3, 4 times.
I had a lot of positive comments, mainly from kids who were like, "Oh, you're so funny when you tripped over and stuff." Comments like that sort of made me know I was doing a good job and made me feel sort of proud about myself, that I was able to dwell this character onto people in a way they liked.
I've heard Gungahlin College has one of the best theatre programs in the country, so I thought, what the hell, might as well give it a shot.
I've always loved acting, and when I heard that they were going to be making Matilda the musical, I was like, that sounds very interesting, and I've always loved Matilda since I was a kid.
I just love theatre and I love the story of Matilda. Like I read it as a kid and I really resonated with Matilda. So the fact we were putting on a show that was really intriguing.
I love performing, like especially musicals. I don't normally do plays, but I love singing and I love performing. Even though I do have stage fright, performing with others is such a great experience to have, and I really wanted to do it again before I graduate.
It is a truly magical experience. You go from nothing to all of a sudden being one of the most amazing casts, having the most amazing crew, having the most fun you'll ever have at this school.
I really miss it, and it's sort of inspired me to do more in the future. Yeah.
The only thing I'd have to say is that it was one of the best experiences of my life. All the people, the teachers, all the students were so lovely and so amazing and so supportive, and I have made such strong friendships and relationships with both cast, crew and also teachers, and it was a really supportive, positive environment, and it's really sad that it's over, but I'm so glad that it happened.